to complain that much. I mean, it's offered to you for free.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can buy skins. You can choose to pay for champions if you decide. But at the end of the day, they are providing a service to millions of people for no cost.
Mhm.
Um, so we will see the same bands. Hopefully everyone remembers who they had, and we'll see these same picks here. Drum roll on that last pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious now. They left us kind of hanging there. We're all skeptical and disconnected on it.
He's built up the expectation here.
I do like the Caitlyn Nunu. They're going to be able to force that Tarek Ezreal to kind of just farm under the tower.
I'd almost rather see Misfortune Nunu with their team comp, with that Jarvan absolute zero ults going down.
Oh,
I think we saw that last week from High Tier, that Jarvan bullet time.
Yeah.
Really strong.
It looks like Rumble for their last pick. For top lane, right?
We'll know as soon as we get to the load screen.
Yeah.
For sure, but yeah, Rumble is a more common to be top, or could be mid, but we'll likely see the Orianna mid. She's not that great as a top lane, as she'll have that much further to run in the event of a gank, whereas Rumble does have the built-in slow, the built-in speed boost and shield. So
that she's going to want to be close to that blue buff.
Yeah, exactly. So about 10 more seconds, and then we'll be 3 minutes behind. And based on these team comps, who do you think is going to win?
Again, hard to say.
Yeah,
I kind of like right mouse. I like right mouse in here, even though Babs. I mean, I guess they're both 3-0.
Yep.
I haven't seen right mouse play. I like their team comp more though.
I can't really decide. I like both team comps just for different reasons. You know, Banner Babes definitely has a pokier lane in bottom against that Ezreal and that Taric, but then they Right Mouse has a pokier lane in top, in my opinion, with Rumble probably. So
yeah, Jarvan can get some pretty good poke in if he's able to dodge those harpoons. He can do quite a bit of damage. His auto attack does a ton of damage as long as you're not as long as you're just getting there, poking and getting out. So if Rumble mistimes, I think, any spells, he might be under his tower trying to just not die.
I think it's going to come down to Caitlyn being able to avoid all the CC from right mouse. If she can do that, they'll win the game. I mean, that's what Nunu whoever does. I mean, keep the AD carry alive and let them just mow through the enemy team, especially a Caitlyn.
Yeah,
but
I think
if she dies first, it'll just be a steamroll for right mouse.
Yeah, I think we're going to see an early advantage from Caitlyn bot lane. She's just going to be able to constantly push the lane and just farm up and make Ezreal lose CS under the tower. And it's going to come down to, like you said, the mid-late game. If she's able to stay alive and keep doing damage, we'll see them come out ahead. But if she gets picked off early by that rupture from the Cho'Gath, or gets caught by an Orianna ult, she's going to blow up real quick. Yeah, about a minute 15 left on that delay, and then we'll go in that loading screen. You guys will be able to jump into the spectate, and we'll get going. This will be this Jarvan was playing the Malphite and showed that he's very aggressive top lane, very strong, not scared to jump in and pick up that kill. And in that sort of situation where he picked up that first kill last game, he'll be able to do that again with Jarvan, but even without blowing the flash, just from the banner and the leap. So really excited to see if he's able to win that top lane so handily again, and just keep doing like he's been doing all tournament. But again, we haven't seen right mouse play, so it's kind of hard to predict what he's going up against here.
They're kind of an unknown, which is cool. Yep. We know they're 3-0 though, so
exactly. And they do have a very, very nasty team lineup.
I expect to see that Rumble coming down to initiate, then a Cho'Gath stun going down on Caitlyn, and if that hits,
Yeah.
Man.
The only thing I'm not too sure about, there's not a whole lot of synergy for Oriana to throw her ball onto someone. No one really wants to be getting into melee range. I guess Rumble with the
Yeah, they don't
flame
have a
spitter.
dash or anything, but
Right.
I get what
So
you're saying there.
but the ball doesn't have to be attached to anyone to do its job. It's just a little bit easier sometimes when you can just ult off of a teammate, but just laying that trap and waiting for the enemy team to walk over it can be enough. And it looks like it will be Vi in the jungle, Jarvan in the top lane versus Rumble,
Hmm.
and the Cho'Gath, Gentleman Cho'Gath in the
And we're seeing a
jungle.
lot. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of skins. Put like on the right mouse. Was it right click? OP.
Right mouse button OP. So yeah, definitely the skin war at this point is going in right mouse's favor. Unfortunately, the banner war is in Banner Babe's favor, as they do have 3 platinum players versus
Mm.
the 2 gold of right mouse. But they've earned the right to be here in the finals.
So you're saying the Banner Babes have the better banners?
Unfortunately, I am.
I see. I see.
I'm very interested to see the Ahri and Oriana lane because both of them can be pretty snowball champions when you play them correctly.
Oh yeah, it may just come down to the junglers as who's able to help the mid lane the most and get that snowball rolling. We do see cleanse on the Caitlyn. That's going to give her a second chance, like you were saying. That it's all going to be about her dodging that CC, and if she's able to cleanse at the key moment, that could be death for right mouse, as they may try to go just a little bit too hard on the Caitlyn.
The
And
only
that could-
cleanse she's going to be able to stop, though, is the Taric Dazzle. You can't cleanse the Cho'Gath knockup. You can cleanse, Rumble's ult once, and then you're still in it. It's going to reapply itself. It'll have reduced time. But
Yeah, that's a good point.
she's got one spell she can cleanse. The Oriana ult, you're not cleansing that. Again, that's a knockback.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
So it's
she
gonna
would've been
be
better off with barrier.
effective. The cleanse is gonna be effective early game when she's just facing Taric. But later on in the team fight, it's probably not gonna be that useful anymore.
Yeah, you're right. No teleports this game, so we won't see any of that crazy.
From 3 to none.
Yeah. It's, right. Looks like we'll be going into this any second now. And who do you think has the level 1 advantage?
Team with the Cho'Gath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree.
And the Taric Dazzle to follow up. Flame Spitter hurts level 1. That's good damage.
For sure.
They definitely have the better level 1 in my opinion. Let's see if they try and abuse it.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to go for that safe farm, but we'll see how that actually turns out.
To Summoner's Rift.
Looks like they are setting up to defend that blue, while right mouse is trying to invade against the red. We may see a clash over here by the wraiths, depending on who decides to check where. A little curious, Oriana wards the bush, but doesn't actually go into the bush herself. Oh, there she goes. And Taric warding their own red before rotating for that team fight.
Mm.
It's one great thing about Oriana, that ability to face check bushes for free at level 1 ad nauseum, just for a little bit of mana, no risk, and huge potential reward. Does give you away, but you're not going to give up first blood.
Mm.
Minions have
And we are
spawned.
definitely going to see purple, and they are just barely getting by each other.
Yeah, they're showing no for that blue jungle there, and they just barely don't get caught.
And they're going to go for that race steal, and I think they're going to try and get that red because blue has absolutely no idea that they are in their jungle right now.
Yep. Looks like Nunu actually going up to check. He wards the try, so they will see them leaving, and that could be a little bit problematic. But Vi's going to not have any red, and I expect the Cho'Gath to go straight to his red after picking up blue and guarantee that Vi is behind. Although, Vi actually running straight north.
She's
when they walk
jump over the wall here.
Yep, when they
gank top or go to red.
Oh, but
That's
they
what I
have
was-
that bush warded, and they
Yeah,
know
so-
that Vi is there now.
and she was very low health. Meanwhile,
Oh,
bot
Caitlyn
lane
dodging the stun.
barely.
What's the first
yeah.
gank attempt?
Yeah, Caitlyn very low now, has to play very scared. That Blood Boil is suddenly not that great of a buff, as one stun is going to be all it takes for Ezreal to pick up that kill. And he
But
lands the
Ezreal
Q.
puking more,
Yeah.
down to less than 200 health now, and trying to heal up, just chugging those potions.
Rumble actually forced Vi off the red buff, so now Vi is that much further behind, only level 2. Cho'Gath just hit 3, as she's going to be forced to just clear wolves, burning smite. Knows there's no red for her to go kill, and barely going to hit 3 as Cho'Gath goes to his red to pick up a refresh on that red buff. Meanwhile, bot lane.
Done.
So go
They're
ahead.
poking. They are just poking Caitlyn. They do not want her to get farmed.
I was curious to note, Vi failed to kill one of the lesser minions at blue before she went off to red. I don't know if she made a mistake there or if she wanted to mess up the timer on her blue buff so they couldn't counter jungle later on.
That's a good point. I think what happened was she saw them crossing over at the bot lane. She saw the gank attempt and saw the opportunity. She knew her red was
Just
gone.
immediately ran red.
and
Okay.
Immediately wanted
Maybe
to get the
that's
red.
what it was.
Yeah, unfortunately it was warded and Rumble rotated as soon as she showed up, and she had to back off. Cho'Gath now looks like he's going to try to gank top
Yeah,
with a lane
coming in
gank.
from behind that turret.
Yep. Jarvan leaves the bush right as Cho'Gath would have been envisioned, and Jarvan committing now. Cho'Gath stun, silence actually holds on to the stun. Great play.
Nice flash by Jarvan.
Yeah, but the Rumble's gonna go
Where
ahead
are
and
the
flash right behind
harpoons?
it.
Oh, still on cooldown.
Yeah, it was on cooldown, and he's gonna be able to just walk away from that. Both flashes burn top. Vi might be looking to get a little bit of redemption from a Rumble who is very squishy early game. Let's see. Meanwhile, bot lane looks like Caitlyn, despite all that harass, is actually tied on CS right now. So she's looking pretty good. Not quite pulling ahead yet, but not the end of the world.
Again, that poke is still coming out on her. They really just want to try and scare out of lane, but she's not really having any of it.
Yeah, she actually already has the Vamp Scepter. She's up by 5 CS, or sorry, 6 CS, and she's actually going to sustain just fine with that Blood Boil and the Vamp Scepter. It's tons of damage. It's like blue ping's going down top.
Cho'Gath's backed. So
Yep, there's
Vi is
actually-
up again.
Yeah, there's no ward coverage, and they know his flash is down. And Rumble actually is looking like he's going to try to back here. And without any sort of interference, he's going to get away scot-free. I'm surprised that Jarvan's not pressing the issue. Let's see. Meanwhile, mid lane. Looks like Oriana's pulling ahead a little bit in the CS. That Flask giving her a little bit more ability to spam spells. As it looks like Vi's going to try to rotate and maybe do a little bit of damage. And the ward coverage right
Just
now.
kill some rapes.
Yeah, the ward coverage right now from Babs is way better than right click. We see the full river coverage from Babs, while right click is barely hasn't just won the one ward top and the one at the Wraith. It's about to expire.
And Babs knows now that Rumble ulted, or not ulted, my bad. No, he warded that top river, and Vi's still just walking through that ward, even though she should know that it was there.
Yeah, I'm a little curious about that.
Maybe she's just trying to intimidate him.
Just kind of force him to back. He does know she's there, and he's gonna go ahead and get knocked up. Still no flash. Stuck in the ult. Vi's gonna do a ton of damage. Not enough to seal the deal though. Flash is in after it. Looks like Jarvan's still looking to clean it up.
And is the Ignite gonna do it? No.
No, just takes a ton of damage from the tower, and now Cho'Gath looks like he's gonna try to clean it up. Jarvan's in a lot of trouble here.
Oh,
but he does have the first
standard.
Yeah.
Very
Again,
nice.
with the under pressure, picks up the first blood and just walks away. It looks like he will get cleaned up here, but he still picks up the Cho'Gath flash to get it. So
I don't
saw
think he had a
Cho'Gath
flash
coming.
there. Orianna was coming up. That was greedy.
he just didn't. He wanted to secure it, and great play from Jarvan, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree.
Another kill.
He saw the Cho'Gath coming, and he knew. He saw that he could get the kill. He knew he was going to die either way, so might as well go for that kill, right?
He actually did the exact same thing last game. Was about to die and just turned, picked up the first blood right as he died, and it was he ended up snowballing hardcore in the mid game. So again, showing that he knows how to play top lane and knows how to make good trades. So bot lane, Caitlyn is actually up 20 CS right now. That's huge, and she's probably just gonna keep snowballing. Ahri misses her charm mid, and Vi's gonna do a ton of damage as Orianna was trying to kite.
It looked like she didn't know what to do, just kind of walking back and forth.
Yeah, she successfully dodged the charm, but it put her in a position that Vi was just too much for her to handle. And it looks like Vi's gonna go ahead and start on the blue buff, maybe give it to Ahri, although Vi is pretty far behind. I would expect that she might want to pick it up. Nope.
Yeah, Ahri's coming in.
Ahri's gonna go get it.
Wow, Jarvan's almost got 20 CS on that Rumble. That is impressive. Almost double.
Yeah, and Rumble's items right now, the Doran shield, the armor, he's playing scared. He's not going to be doing a ton of damage. And Jarvan already has the brutalizer, so thanks for buying that armor, but I'm just going to punch right through it and maintain my lead. Ults the Rumble again, right as Ahri and Vi show up. Too much damage.
Yeah, and Vi gonna go down here on the Ignite, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of a pickup there.
That poor Yordle.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to help him stay even a little bit, but at this rate, you don't want to be staying even. You really, in this game, you need to be pulling ahead, or it turns on you.
Both mid laners returning with blue buff.
Yeah, pretty even there. Ahri had a bit of an advantage. That's twice she's gone top lane, once with the assist, once with the kill. And really going to start pulling ahead because of that, not so much because of the CS. Caitlyn still putting on the pressure bot. Up 20 CS even when she's not there. And Ez has to back right as that creep wave shows up, so he's going to be missing out on quite a bit of farm.
Vi looking to come mid, but I don't think they are going to try anything this close to the turret.
Yeah, and with Cho'Gath coming up right behind, that could be a big mistake. Ults the Orianna. Does a ton of damage. The Orianna ult, though.
And that burst is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cho'Gath actually in a bit of trouble now, being chased away. Don't think they're going to be able to catch him.
Oh
yeah.
Charm just out of range. That was so close.
Just misses the charm, and they're going to have to go ahead and back off after stealing the Wraiths, and Cho'Gath's just going to farm mid. We're looking at 2k gold advantage now for Team Babs, as that first blood is really showing itself.
Jarvan up top, going for Rumble again.
Yeah, this poor Rumble. He's getting bullied around, has to flash over the... Oh, never mind. Wait, he flashed over his own... equalizer. I'm a little surprised, but didn't matter. Still gets picked up by the Jarvan, who's getting really big already, up almost double CS again, showing that he's a dominant top lane player. I think
Vaughn
about
coming
this part
bot
is
for a
just-
lane gank.
oh yeah. No ward
We'll see.
coverage.
They do
Yeah.
not know she's there. Cho'Gath coming bot.
Yeah.
Gonna see a good old 3-on-3.
Caitlyn goes ahead and throws on that ult just to put that little bit extra damage. And Ezreal's gonna back, so it's gonna be Cho'Gath Taric versus 3 here. And Ari actually looks like she's coming around the back. This could be a huge play as Cho'Gath's gonna get caught here in the woods.
Oh, and they see each other.
Yep. And the
And
dive, here
Cho'Gath-
goes the dive, yep.
Nope.
Ezreal manages to tag the Caitlyn, but it's not gonna be enough. And now Cho'Gath's all alone versus
Cho'Gath is just
4.
walking, trying to. He's not gonna do anything.
Trying to hug a tower that's got like 200 hit points. Not the best idea.
People.
Caitlyn goes ahead and picks that up.
This should be a dragon for Team Babs.
Yeah, you would think. Ari going a little bit too deep, no mana. Still doing tons of damage to that Ezreal as he's now at half health. And
Nunu's
yeah,
kind
like
of just like, hey guys, let's do
guys,
this.
dragons up, yeah. Jarvan just farming like a boss top as Team Babs is going to take this dragon without any contest. If this Orianna tries anything, it's a death wish. Ari will take that little bit of poke, no problem. Just going to walk away.
And we're seeing that snowball bottom lane that we were talking about earlier with Caitlyn just going to outcome Israel with that Nunu.
Yep. See top lane Rumble using everything he has versus this Rumble, but it's just
Nice reversal
Oh.
by J4 though.
Yep.
That was absolutely beautiful. He knew exactly how much he could take right there.
As soon as he was in tower range, he threw down the ult, and Rumble was out of options. Well, bot is taking so much damage.
Good Cho'Gath up here. Nice block of the Caitlyn ultimate.
Yeah, that was key. Oh, that Ezreal ult just barely doesn't pick up the was it the Vi as well? Yeah, the
Yeah,
Vi
Vi.
with her shield from her passive, barely saving her.
Orianna all alone and made just last hit as much as she wants. She's not pushing this lane though. She's trying to keep in the middle right now, I think. Or pushing it to go back at least. Yeah.
Yeah, there was really no chance for her to do very much damage there to the tower, and even if she did, she was at about 30% mana. She didn't want to be stuck in a lane versus full mana Ari, I don't think. Especially with blue coming back up. She probably wants to shop, get that done, and then go ahead and clear blue and go back to lane.
Yeah, the Orianna's beating Ari in CS, but Ari just has those 3 kills on her.
Yeah, just
Definitely.
barely. And that's, you don't want to be even when you're losing in every other aspect of the game. Rumble is just not scared of this Jarvan, and I feel like he should be. And Cho'Gath's here too, so maybe that's why he's playing a little bit brave. And he doesn't know he's there, so there is potential there for some damage. But Jarvan's just getting too big now. Now with the Hex Drinker as well. Cho'Gath backs off. Rumble's in a lot of trouble up here. The equalizer goes down, and Jarvan is just going to go ahead and fight in it. No respect for this Rumble at this point. The ultimate goes down. He's right
And
on the edge of the
ignite.
bush. Yeah. And
He's gonna drop him.
And if that Cho'Gath had stayed for just one more second, I feel like that could have gone a completely other direction. But he backed off to do the red buff, and I think that may have been a mistake there. The Jarvan had no fear, and I think if Cho'Gath had read the situation a little bit better, they could have went ahead and picked him up there.
Yeah, I feel almost terrible for this Rumble. He's been just bullied out of his lane. Not even bullied, just straight up killed out of his lane, behind his turret and everywhere possible in that lane. And, Jarvan just keeps harassing him. No chance to farm up at all.
Yeah,
He was
Rumble's
stupid and deserved to die there. He was 1-4 before that engagement, and he used his ult aggressively, offensively. Like, he engaged there. He didn't have to.
Yeah. And after the Cho'Gath left. I could see if the Cho'Gath was chilling in the bush, but he left. He was all by himself. Meanwhile, bot, it looks like Nunu's going for that absolute zero. Ezreal all by himself there, trying to chase that Caitlyn.
And we're seeing a fight down in the jungle, and Ari going after Cho'Gath, and she is going to pick up that kill.
Yeah, and now
Are
Tarek.
you getting double buffs? That's gonna help.
We got a support
Flash
fight.
over the wall. Get that, Tarek. Well done.
Yeah, Ezreal actually manages to snipe off the Caitlyn, and now he's trapped between a tower and 3.
And he's just running, and we're gonna
Yeah,
see how far he's going to get here. I
He's
don't
gonna
think he's
make
going
some
to get
tough
away.
Over
choices.
that wall. How much mana does he have?
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh,
Is he
he's
going
gonna
to
go
get
ahead
away?
and get away.
Yeah, I
I
think so too.
so.
Well done.
Oh.
I should not have fisted back over the ledge.
Oh, he's in
It's
a
going to
lot
be a
of
close
danger
one.
right now.
Blood Boil Ari is
Oh,
scared,
yeah.
man. Oh man.
The charm lands. Rumble dodging the knockup. Again with the ult. I don't like this decision. Still down 3 levels. Trying to trade as hard as you can, but Jarvan is just too big. Flash goes down. And the standard.
Coming down, pretty standard.
I feel like Rumble is almost playing desperately at this point. Where
Yeah,
he's
he's
just
on
trying to get some kills. He's just trying to get a little bit of gold to get up on that Jarvan, but it's really just making it worse for himself.
Yeah, I think he's on tilt a little bit.
Purple team's turret has been
And it's
destroyed.
17, almost 18 minutes now, definitely in favor of Babs. 13 to 3 kills with 2 turrets, and almost a 10k gold lead now.
Yes, is 59
Yeah, we're looking at
advantage.
almost triple the CS for Jarvan here.
And that makes he almost has double the gold.
Yeah. 8k gold advantage right now.
Mine
For
comes down on that Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath dies immediately. Ezreal
It's
trying to do
scary.
anything he can. It's looking bad here for right mouse button OP.
It's always scary when, you know, you can just turret dive the tank.
Yep. Ari is she's a bit in the danger zone here. I wish that Rumble had his ult up. Instead of trying to trade with the Jarvan, he really needs to try to use the equalizer to take advantage of the AoE damage and try to catch the Vi or the Ari or the Nunu or anyone. Try to take advantage of the team its ability to split the team instead of just 1v1 a Jarvan who's already got 4 kills on you.
Yeah, I don't agree with him trying to engage 1v1 there.
Jarvan's
it's
going to get on Rumble here again, or is he going to... What is he doing?
Well,
He knows he's just going to standard out.
yeah, it looks like he.
But instead, he'll just wander around
Oh, and
himself.
Cho'Gath abandons him. I think it looked like Rumble was trying to make a play there. He actually did juke him for a second, but Cho'Gath just left.
Serious lack of communication there on right mouse's part.
Yeah, I feel like that they. Yeah, I feel like they're maybe on a little bit on tilt here.
I just keep feeling worse for that Rumble. He's trying, and Cho'Gath just keeps leaving him alone with that Jarvan. He's probably like, Cho'Gath, don't stay with me, please hold my hand. And Cho'Gath's like, nope.
Jarvan
on
at
your
this
own.
point, level 14. The next person in the game is, well, I guess Ari's 13, but as far as right mouse button, level 11 on the Ezreal, level 12 on the Orianna, not that threatening. And the Jarvan with the Brutalizer, or with the Black Cleaver, sorry, the Hex Drinker, the Seal.
Yeah, the Zeal I'm kind of curious about. Is he just going for the Phantom Dancer, or... It's just such an unusual item on Jarvan. Like, where do I go? I've got the gold. Dominating. Let's go Zeal. 1 in 7 Rumble.
I'm surprised he hasn't upgraded his boots yet, considering the amount of gold he had.
Yeah, I'm really. I don't like the Rumble's decisions this game. He rushes defensive items, and then he rushes the Haunting Guys. The point of rushing the Haunting Guys is that you get early spell pen, which makes Rumble do near true damage at the start. So you get those in the team fights. You're going to be doing tons of AoE damage, and it's dang near true damage. The way he's been playing, it's almost like he's reading a guide that he's not really putting any thought into his build because he hasn't team fought once, and it's.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing where all he does is back and then remembers what he read the other day on how to play Rumble.
Yeah. Wow, we see Ari doing a ton of damage. The fail flash from Orianna. not really in a ton of danger. Oh, never mind. Already able to pick that up.
I feel like Shogoth is just leading everyone though, you know?
Yeah,
He saw that Ari down there and he like kind of poked and then he just left and then immediately she died.
Yep.
I like how
Ace-
it's 22 minutes in and Vi still hasn't bought boots.
Is it one of those games?
She hasn't had to. She closes the gap with that, and then once she's on her target, they can't get away.
Or people pushing that bomb lane just between two towers and harassing them.
And again, Rumble rushing spell pen, not trying to team fight. I don't understand it.
He's pushing mid, man. He didn't say it was good.
It's what he's doing. He never claimed that it was good.
Rumble is not going to come after that case.
He
Tries to
uses
steal
all
that blue.
to steal the blue from his own carry.
It would have been worth it.
Right, no. For the record, he missed. And it's tough. When your top lane's that far behind, it's pretty discouraging.
Jarvan pushing that top lane up really far.
Yeah, he's
Oriana's
actually in
here.
he's in a
Oh,
little
he-
bit of danger.
Yeah,
Just a little.
Well, it's Jarvan, and he's
it's Fed Jarvan.
He
So
Not
actually-
Cataclysm and then flash out. Peace.
Yeah, that was-
I've never seen that before.
That was
very
brilliant.
good.
Ari showing no respect, stands in the Ezreal Arl, doesn't matter. And Jarvan just hanging out in their jungle. That's so well warded. He doesn't care. It's Honey Badger Jarvan.
Honey Badger Jarvan, just YOLO basically.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to use that word, but he's right now he's the definition of YOLO. Just they know he's in there and they know he's stealing, you know, all of their farming, and they're not going to go after him right now.
Yeah. He's already he's halfway to level 17 here at the 23-minute mark. The closest person on the enemy team level 12. He's an absolute beast right now. No ult, but still Rumble's forced to run away. You don't want to fight that. And I'll give right mouse button some credit here. They're still trying to farm up. They're looking for that engage. But if Rumble doesn't actually use his ult in the team fight, I don't know how they're going to pull this off. Charm goes down on Tarek, not necessarily ideal, still able to burst him down to about 10% health.
Yeah, that damage output from Ari is significant right now. She's 8-0-3.
Yeah, she has her Abaddons as well as her Abyssal Scepter, so she's doing a lot of ability power.
Vi still no boots, able to chase down
Chasing Ezreal, man. How strong is that? Can we get a nerf riot?
and that's with the.
He's just trying to get away. Look at this.
Yeah,
She's denying.
He has
him
tier
that
2
game.
boots.
Tier
She
2
has
boots.
no boots.
he's
And
slowed her
she's
with
not
the
going
fake.
to dive him.
Yeah,
Oh my
That's-
god.
Oh,
Fake
Jarvan's coming in here.
boots. Not
Picking
enough
up
to
Tara.
get away from a Vi with no boots.
And Blue just keeps tower diving here, and they don't even care.
no respect was given. They're gonna go ahead and take this inhibitor, and probably just back out. There's no reason. Ari doing
Ari.
so much damage.
Yeah, so much poke on her.
Caitlyn
Takes down
flashes
that
it.
Ezreal.
Gonna get hit by the tower a lot. The smite or the ignite takes her down. Doesn't matter. Vi's gonna be there, clean it up, and Jarvan still just standing
Triple
strong.
kill on that Ari
Yeah,
in their base, right outside of their fountain. I mean, come on.
she does eventually go down, but it's now they're gonna have super minions pushing mid. They're gonna have free reign to take dragon, to pressure Baron. Yeah,
That top lane is looking dangerous right now, though, with the minions.
I think it'd be a mercy for right mouse button right now if they just got a tower. That's
That little bit of gold.
yeah.
I think
and
Jarvan's coming in here just saying nope.
yeah, I don't think the tower's even gonna take damage. I guess it's taking a little bit, but yeah, by the time he gets
There
there,
is the surrender.
Yep.
Right mouse.
26 minutes in, 23-5. Jarvan just did too much work. Ari 11-1. I didn't realize that she was that far ahead.
She was putting in work.
Yeah, no CS, but 11-1.